Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are fantastic. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Esther, aka MsTopacJay. I upload beauty related content, lifestyle and vlogs as well. I also do foundation test videos, which is what we're doing in today's video, okay? So if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, be sure to make sure you do that. Be sure to make sure you do that. Yeah. And turn on notifications so that way you don't miss any single upload from me, okay? So without further ado, let's just get straight into what this video is all about, okay? Okay, let's get started. All right, so it looks like this foundation has been creating such a buzz all over YouTube. I have seen tons and tons of thumbnails saying NARS did that. OMG, NARS, is this good for oily skin? Well, that's the question we're going to answer in today's video by wearing it for long hours in heat, because it is summer in Australia right now. So NARS came out with this foundation, I believe December last year. If I'm wrong, please correct me down below, okay? And this foundation retails for $49 US, 71 Australian dollars. It's now in Australia, guys. It's at MACAO Cosmetics, okay? And it retails for 35 UK pounds as well, which it's a pretty high-end foundation. NARS foundations are pretty high-end, okay? And it comes in 33 shades. And I've seen some PR packages that the deeper shades are right on the top row. Like, you know, usually like it starts from the lighter shades and then it goes to medium and then deep or whatnot. Do you know what I mean? Especially inclusive brands. But it was really nice to see the dark shades being at the top. I know it seems to be a little bit minor, but it just kind of made me feel a little bit warm inside. Do you know what I mean? So thank you, NARS, for thinking about us. And I noticed that NARS has been inclusive in their product, which is really good. Do you know what I mean? But not the ones here in Australia, but let's just forget about that. So NARS is claiming for this foundation to have a 16-hour wear. They claim for it to give a high coverage yet natural finish. They claim for it to have a radiant finish as well. Transfer resistance, which by the way on the website it says transfer. Yo, you gotta go and check your spelling, okay? It is transfer. You're missing the T. You're missing the T. You gotta put the T and make it transfer, because we don't know what transfer is. And they're also claiming for it to be sweat resistant as well. It is currently summer here in Australia. Like 27 degrees is like 100-degree weather, and it gets up with 46 degrees as well. And I am going out today, so we're gonna find out if it is sweat resistant, because I am a face sweater as well. So for those who don't know, I am of oily combination skin, really oily in my T-zone area, which I've noticed lately is starting to spread out to the other parts of my face as well. But that's okay. The more oily you get, the less wrinkle you will get as you get older. So I'm fine with that, okay? So as usual, I've already primed one side of my face, and I used the NYX Angel Veil Primer, and I literally primed it bang spanking down the middle, and I did not prime the other side of my face. So the two shades I picked up are the shade MACAO and McKeeses. I don't know how to pronounce that word to save my life. So that is the Sheer Glow in the shade MACAO. This is a Natural Radiance in the shade MACAO, and this is Natural Radiant in the shade McKeeses. So as you can see, the shade MACAO in Sheer Glow, it also has a golden undertone, but the golden undertone is a bit lighter, so it's a bit more on a yellowish side. And this one is more golden, and this one is red. So if you're in the shade MACAO in the Sheer Glow, you might still be able to get away with the shade MACAO in the Naturally Radiant. And what I noticed when I tried Sheer Glow a couple of days ago was that this one kind of oxidized a little bit on me. When you look at it, you would think it has a running consistency, but when you tip it over, like literally there's nothing coming out, which is really interesting. So it's still it still has a little bit of a thickness to it as well, but it feels really smooth, and it feels and smells like the NARS Sheer Glow. It's really easy to blend. I really like the blendability of it, but I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, just top up a bit more in the areas where I feel like I need it. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and use the foundation as concealer as well under my eye, because you see bags under my eye are still pretty much visible. Alright, so this is my face with the foundation blended out, including one under my eye that I use as a concealer and whatnot. And yeah, I know I'm looking a bit more golden right now, but don't worry. Once it dries down, it's going to look a little bit different, as long as it matches my chest a little bit. The finish is really nice, guys. I've got about a full coverage finish now in most areas of my face. This foundation looks like it needs to be set with a powder. So this is it up close, so you can see it, okay? This is the coverage up close. Yeah, my face is like, ugh. Okay, it doesn't feel matte at all, so this is not a matte finish foundation. Did it say it's a radiant finish? Can you really see the radiance? I can't, but it feels semi-matte. All right, guys, so the time right now is 10:42 just ignore the whole recording thing because that's my audio. But if you can squint your eye and look up there, it's 10:42 right now. Let's say it's 10:40, which is the time I finish applying and setting the foundation. So I'm just gonna go ahead and bronze up my face, finish my under eye and whatnot, and I will be right back. All right, guys, so it's been about 25 minutes. I'm finally done, and guys, my skin is looking really good right now. Like, the shade match is really good. I didn't do anything else to my face apart from bronze my face with the CoverGirl Queen Collection Ebony Bronze as per usual. And I applied a little bit of highlighter on top of the foundation and even on my nose as well. And that was the Black Up X Jenny Jenkins highlighting palette. Guys, my skin is looking really, really good right now. It's looking all covered. It's like my skin, I can still see a little bit of my blemishes, but it looks nice. Even though blemishes looks nice under this foundation. I don't know, it's kind of a weird explanation, but just bear with me. We are still on a medium to a little bit of a full coverage, but mostly medium coverage because of all my blemishes that are still prominent. Even in the areas where I actually went ahead and applied the foundation and I left it for about a minute to kind of dry down a little bit, I can still see my blemishes there, especially around my peach fuzz area right here as well. So I am going to come back to you guys later on to show you guys what this face looks like. Hopefully everything stays put. If this foundation stays the way it is now, oh, I'm gonna love it. I'll see you soon. All right, guys, so I am back. It is now, once again, just ignore the recording up there. I don't know if you can see it. So it's literally 9:15 right now. So it's almost 11 hours, and this is what we're looking like. And guys, it was a really hot day today. All right, so I decided to come a bit closer so you guys can see exactly what I'm seeing. So my face, actually, before we go ahead, I started noticing my oil 2 hours after I finished applying my makeup, guys, which like at that point I already made my mind up about this foundation, because when I looked up close I started noticing there's something different as well in terms of like breaking down. And then I started sweating because it was really hot, and as you guys know, I am a face sweater, so this foundation broke down in a lot of places. I'm not really happy about that either. Why am I not happy? I didn't really buy the foundation, I got a sample, so that's a good thing, I guess. So here we are. Look, oh my lord, look at that. Do you see it? The sweat has even formed more on my peach fuzz area. Oh my lord. Ugh. All right, so literally it's like River Niger and River Benue decided to come down and meet on both sides of my nose. Like, I've got foundation build up right here and right here as well, and it's broken down here as well. I don't know if you can see it right around my smile line. It's faded more here. It broke down on my forehead as well. So that whole claim of like sweat resistance, nah. And when a foundation has a sweat resistant claim, I am not saying that I shouldn't sweat at all. I'm saying, like, if I do sweat, I expect the foundation to still kind of stay put and not really break down. That is sweat resistant to me. What do you think? What's sweat resistant to you? Comment down below if your idea is a bit different to mine. Okay, so should we go ahead and blot? Ew, I know this is gross, but it is what it is. Ooh, it's sticking to my face like. Okay, that one was sweat. Ooh, ooh. The foundation just lifted off my mouth area. Okay. All right, guys, so after blotting, this is what we're looking like. It looks really nice from afar, but when you come close, you will see the breakdown a little bit and the areas where the foundation have kind of lifted off. Do you know what I mean? Especially the area where I'm still sweating right now, literally. But my skin still looks really nice and radiant as it has been all day, aside from the oil. You know, aside from the oil that I did produce, okay? They actually claim for this foundation to be good for normal skin, oily skin, dry skin, sensitive skin, and combination skin. I disagree with their claim that it's good for oily skin. I totally disagree with that, but I would say yes, this is good for normal skin and dry skin, but I wouldn't recommend this foundation for hot season. And another thing, they said that it would instantly improve your skin and it would look better every hour. Yes, it does improve your skin instantly, and that's what most foundations does anyway, because it covered my blemishes. It blurred some of my blemishes that it didn't really like cover in terms of full coverageness. It didn't really do that, but it blurred it really well, and my blemishes still looked really nice under the foundation. Like, it wasn't really as shouty, so it made my skin really look nice and healthy looking. Do you know what I mean? But it did not look good after every hour, especially in this hot weather, so I disagree with that as well. But on a positive note, this foundation is really, really lightweight. I really like the finish of it and the application as well. It was really, really smooth and easy to apply with both a brush and a beauty blender. Now, in terms of comparison, Because I just tested the NARS Sheer Glow foundation, that's still a bit fresh in my mind. And honestly, with this foundation, I feel like that NARS Sheer Glow and the Natural Radiance are quite similar, if not the same. The application, the finish, the longevity or lack thereof, and the inability to control shine and whatnot, it's so similar. What do you think if you've tried this foundation? Another foundation that I feel like it compares to, if not better, is the Elegant Pro Coverage HD High Definition Longwear Illuminating Foundation. Literally, like when I finished applying this foundation this morning, this is the foundation that came to mind. And this foundation does not break down on my face at all during hot season. So would I recommend this foundation, and who would I recommend this to? If you're someone who likes a really nice natural coverage foundation, something that is not cakey, that's very lightweight, it's a beautiful finish, I would recommend it for you. But if you're someone who still likes a really nice coverage foundation, non-cakey, very lightweight, beautiful finish, but lasts a long time on your oily skin, I would not recommend this foundation. If you're a face sweater like I am in hot season, I would not recommend this foundation for you. But if you have normal skin type who, when you wear your foundation, it looks the same throughout the day, I would recommend this foundation for you. So does that make sense? Oily skin, no. Face sweater during hot season, no. Normal skin, yes. And you're a non-face sweater. Does that make sense? Please be aware that if you do use setting spray, you might actually get a different result or a better result. So that's all I have for you guys today. Thanks so much for watching. As always, remember to love yourself, and I'll see you guys in my very next video. Bye bye.